This man never imagined that after just one night of sleep, he would transform from an old man back into his youthful self. Mike felt it was unbelievable and rushed back to the bedroom to find his wife. To his shock, even his wife, Nina, had also regained her youth. Just yesterday, they were both visibly aged, with wrinkles and gray hair. Mike couldn't help but think of how, when they were young and poor, he had been unable to take Nina on a proper honeymoon. He felt guilty about it for decades, but Nina had never minded. To her, simply being with Mike was happiness enough. The couple recalled planting an apple tree to celebrate their wedding 60 years ago. Now, 60 years later, that tree had miraculously grown a single golden apple. They never expected that after just one night, both of them would regain their youth. Mike quickly accepted this strange new reality and decided to take Nina on the honeymoon they had missed out on. That evening, their granddaughter came to visit her grandparents but instead found two unfamiliar young people in the house. It didn't take long for her to accept the truth. She was amazed by her grandfather's youthful appearance and couldn't help but exclaim how handsome he had been. She even jokingly asked if her grandmother would lend her grandfather to her for a while, only to be immediately turned down. Despite their newfound youth, Mike and Nina continued to live their daily lives much as they had before. The difference now, however, was that Mike had become the most popular man among the elderly women in their town, while Nina gained the admiration of older men. One time, Nina was casually pouring water for a friend as usual, but the friend became so flustered by Nina's youthful beauty that they couldn't even hold their glass steady. The older men in town weren't much better. Many of them experienced sudden spikes in blood pressure after seeing the rejuvenated Nina. Later, their daughter-in-law, Wendy, came to visit Nina. When she saw Mike, she was so shocked that she immediately retreated to the bathroom, her heart racing and her face bright red. She never imagined her father-in-law had been so incredibly handsome when he was younger. At the same time, Nina, who was attending a gathering outside, had a bad premonition. Both Wendy and her granddaughter had a habit of fawning over handsome men.